Hi, I'm Billy, and welcome to Jack of Trades. In this short series, we're going to learn some basic create, read, update, and delete with Laravel 7 and Livewire. If you're still new here, I would appreciate a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to this channel because we're going to be posting more videos that would hopefully help you guys out, especially when it comes to web development and programming. Before we proceed, I would like to tell you that this tutorial is not for total beginners. This tutorial is for those who have gone through object-oriented programming basics, who are already familiar with Laravel and the PHP scripting language, who also has experience developing websites using PHP, and to those who might have basic knowledge in actually developing sites using CSS, JavaScript, and HTML. So if you happen to be familiar with those I mentioned, well, stick around because this might be a bit of a game changer for you. Today, we're going to learn how to use mainly the Livewire framework for Laravel, which is a new package in Laravel framework that enables us to do awesome JavaScript stuff using the backend PHP, and without having to code in JavaScript for the most part. Just for the most part, of course, since we're still going to be needing JavaScript to do specific stuff here. This tutorial is only going to cover the basic Laravel installation, Livewire installation, installing the Laravel UI for Bootstrap Frontend framework, and the scaffolding for the basic authentication for Laravel, since we're always going to be needing an authentication 90% of the time when building web applications. And finally, the basic CRUD operations create, read, update, delete, using the powers of Livewire for Laravel. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first step is we're going to install Laravel. I am assuming that you already installed the Composer Package Manager and the Laravel installer in your local development. But in case you haven't yet, just type in this command in your command line interface if you're on Windows or in your terminal if you're on a Mac or Linux environment. And after that, run this command to start a new Laravel installation. If you haven't installed the Composer yet, you can go to their website and go to the Downloads page and download the Composer application. You will need Composer to install all the Laravel packages and dependencies almost 99.9% of the time. I am assuming that you already have Composer in your computer. We will then proceed to the installation of a new Laravel application. Open up your command line. In my case, I am using the git bash command line interface, which I downloaded before I was recording this video. Now, let's type in Laravel space, new space, and the name of your application. In this demo, I will be naming my Laravel application to Laravel Livewire site. Now, let's hit enter to start the installation. As you can see, Composer downloads all the dependencies that are needed for your Laravel application. This might take a while, so I'm going to fast forward this part of the video. Now that the Laravel installation is done, the next step is that we're going to install Livewire. This will be a bit slow, so I'm also going to fast forward this part of the video. Let's open Visual Studio Code and go to the root directory of your Laravel application before we install Livewire. If you are new to Visual Studio Code, you can download the editor on their website. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So let's type in Composer, require, Livewire/Livewire, and hit enter. Now that we've finished installing Livewire, let's add a bit of convenience to ourselves by installing Laravel ready-made UI package for our overall CSS design. And also, to create the necessary scaffolding for our user authentication. Because like I said earlier, we're always going to be needing an authentication 90% of the time when building web applications. To be precise, we will install the Bootstrap Frontend framework to add pre-written design to our demo application. First, type in Composer require Laravel/UI and hit enter to install the Laravel UI. Then, to complete the whole installation, type in PHP Artisan UI Bootstrap --Auth. Then type in npm install and npm run dev to compile your new scaffolding. This will create the instant user login and registration for your web application without you having to code from scratch. That's how Laravel makes it easier for you to set up your web application. There you go. I hope you find this video informative, and this should give you a bit of a head start in working with Laravel Livewire. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe if you are new to this channel. And you can also get notified by clicking the notification bell whenever a new video is up. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.